Okay, you guys are not going to believe this. Things are getting so bad at this Portland federal building where federal agents and protesters have been clashing every single night for over 100 days in a row now, the Portland police actually showed up to help. However, when the Portland police showed up, the protesters turned their attention away from the federal agents and towards the Portland police, and they were forced to leave the area. We'll get to that later in the video. So we have a lot to cover in this video because now all eyes are on Portland. Everyone is watching to see when is the National Guard going to show up? What is Antifa going to do? And I have a very special surprise for you guys. I can't believe this actually happened. Now before we start the video, make sure to please like the video. It's the #1 way you guys are helping this channel, and it also helps others see the videos as well. I'm gonna show you what happens when you promote these videos. You guys are literally helping out Portland right now.
Sorry, I know, and I'll be here to help you.
Well, look at all the guys that showed up for me.
Listen,
look who showed up
here
for me.
So I learned from you from T-SPLY.
Oh, that's amazing.
Subscribers from my channel and from other channels went down to Portland to protect the journalists who have been covering this story. And guess what? For like the first time ever, the journalists who've been covering this story, they were not hurt, they were not attacked because you guys literally protected them. Thank you guys so much. I never imagined this could happen. So again, when you guys promote these videos, it actually makes an impact on Portland so we can get the truth out there. Thank you guys so much for protecting the journalist and protecting everyone involved.
For you, but there is also a special code in U.S. Code Section 18. You will end up in a federal prison. Congress will act. Congress will flip. And you will be held accountable for the crimes that you commit today, tomorrow, and the next day until this is over.
Okay, so let me give you some context. Basically, just a few hours after the National Guard deployment announcement to Portland, all of these protesters showed up to this Portland federal building. However, not everyone is upset about the deployment.
Happy that Trump is sending the National Guard in here. I live in this building. We both live in this building. We've been asking for help for months, and we're finally going to get it.
When do you think they're coming?
When? Not soon enough, man. Not soon enough.
This is why I make these videos. And again, thank you so much for supporting my channel, for subscribing, liking the videos. We are helping people like him and many others who have been begging for help. And finally, just a handful of journalists and all of you guys, we are finally helping out people who have not gotten any sleep in like over 100 days. They have been begging for help, and all of a sudden, the Portland police just showed up.
Power to the people!
Now, if you're new here, the Portland police have not made an arrest in this area since June 22nd, and they never show up to help out with crowd control, which is why these protesters all linked arms and pretty much forced the Portland police out of the area. And again, you will see this multiple times. We'll get to that later.
Are you a riot here?
Bend over, pick it up. He's gonna bend over, pick it up. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so for the new people here, this is not normal. Typically, on a normal night, these federal agents would have arrested everyone who made contact with the federal agents or pushed the federal agents. But again, a lot of people were here, and these federal agents, this is the long game. They can't just arrest people left and right, because then that exposes themselves to possibly getting attacked by the protesters. Now again, here are the Portland police showing up, I guess, to assist the federal agents. And you'll notice none of those police officers are asking these protesters to move out of the way. When you hear that loudspeaker in the background, that is the federal agent saying, please move out of the way, we have a vehicle coming in or out. These police officers are stationed behind the protesters, not in a place where they can actually assist the federal agents. Now, as we go into the night, things got kind of intense. So as you can see, this is not a normal night. This guy would have been hit with pepper balls or tear gas, but the federal agents, it looks like they're being very patient and they understand many people are super angry. So this guy was able to just walk into the driveway and simulate exactly what you saw. Now, I also want you guys to listen to the background, that boom, boom, the loud noises, the chanting, the music. This happens every single night. And again, remember, the people who live across the street, they are so thankful that something is going to happen. There is going to be help. So again, for the new people here, this is every single night. Okay, so now let's talk about the Portland police. Again, they were in the area, but they were not in front of this Portland Federal building. They were stationed all the way down here in front of the Tesla building, and they were stationed all the way down here at the end of the road, and on the other side of this building. So the Portland police were in the area, but they were here to make a targeted arrest.
Interfere with officers. If you interfere with officers, you may be subject to arrest or use of force. For the safety of all involved and under authority of City Code 14C.30.030 and the Portland Police Bureau's authority to direct traffic on public ways, you are ordered to move to the sidewalk.
Okay, again, I want to show you on geolocation where this is being broadcasted from. They are warning the protesters, do not interfere and get out of the way. Okay, so just to show you guys where that was being broadcasted, here's the federal building. They were all the way down here. All the way down here, warning protesters to get out of the way. How do protesters even know who they're talking about or where that's coming from or what's going on? Because the federal agents inside the federal building, they come out with their own warnings as well. So again, I'm just trying to show you guys, the Portland police were in the area, but that broadcast was happening over here by the Tesla building. Okay, so here comes the Portland police. These are not federal agents. This is the actual Portland police. We've never seen this before on my channel, ever. Okay, again, we've never seen this before, and then you'll see here in a second, the Portland protesters are like, no, who are you guys? And then they go face to face with them. And by the way, shout out David Medina. He's the one who filmed this. He was down there last night. Go follow his channel. He makes really good content. But he was able to capture protesters interacting with these police officers.
How can you live with yourself? How? How can you live with yourself? Fucking monsters! That's crazy, man.
Again, they haven't made an arrest since June 22nd, and now they're down here making an arrest. And these protesters are here for the federal agents, not for the police officers.
PDS blogs in the streets, why y'all do that to him? Can y'all tell me? Hey, can y'all tell me why y'all arrested him? Think about that!
So again, this is being called a targeted arrest. Basically, down here at the street corner, there was an interaction. I cannot show you guys the video. It's a little too violent, but there was an interaction down here, and the police arrested this man. They brought him down here, and then you'll see the protesters are going to get pretty upset.
Form a wedge here. Form a wedge. Form a wedge. You fucking cowards!
And you'll see here the protesters, they turn away from the federal agents. They're like, what's going on? And remember, these protesters are used to having free reign in the area, and now they're being told, stay back. These protesters will even go as far to block off the streets. We've seen it on my own channel where they can control if a car comes in or out, and now they're being told by the police, stay away.
You're okay. You're all right, buddy. You're all right. You're okay. I get it. I get it. I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Again, these officers, they were told you don't have to come down here because you would technically be breaking sanctuary city laws if you're assisting the ICE agents. We've, again, never seen this before, so it's quite interesting to see these protesters almost turn on the police. And the police, you know, they're okay with the protesters protesting, but again, never seen this before.
This is your own community. Where are your neighbors? I get name and badge number. You're legally required to give me a name and badge number. Boy, literally legally required to give name and badge number. Can I please get that?
So again, I do want to point out, you know, these Portland police officers, they have the ability to clear protesters out of the way, but they also have the ability to clear the road. When the Portland police show up to do their job, this actually helps out the protesters to not get arrested from the federal agents. Because when you get arrested by a federal agent, I mean, these are going to be federal charges, obstruction, assault. So these Portland police officers are actually doing a massive favor to these protesters. That's all everyone has been asking for. Nobody asked for the National Guard. Nobody asked for an influx of agents. Everyone has been asking for the Portland police to do exactly what you're seeing here. Just come down here to calm everyone down. It's not like we want the protesting to stop. Just calm everyone down.
Name and badge number. We're supposed to identify yourself. Can I get his name and badge number? Hey, keep your dog out of control.
And shout out to Olia Scootercast and freedomnews.tv. Make sure to go follow them, go subscribe to them. They also provided a ton of great footage for me and you to see what's actually going on in Portland. Now, here's what happened when the Portland police eventually had to leave. And you'll notice in the background, even the federal agents are all watching from the gate. Guys, that's the Portland police. They're supposed to be on the side of, the residents of Portland, and how the Portland police, they don't show up to mess up the protest. Well, these protesters, to them, they'd all got messed up, and now they're pretty upset about it. And again, the Portland police have not been showing up. This is new for everyone. Yeah, they're very upset. And yeah, they all turned their attention away from the federal agents to the Portland police. So make sure to please subscribe to my channel. I really want to see what's going to happen at a city council meeting or the mayor's office, because they were told this was not going to happen. Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, you know about Katie Davis Court. If you haven't already, make sure to go follow her, go support her. She was on the scene, and she also needed a bodyguard. Now, I just have to show you guys, this is what happens if journalists don't get any help. And again, it's because of you guys. Her bodyguard actually saw the videos and came down to help her. Now remember, the Portland police, they were in the area, but they were there for a targeted arrest. They were not here to, calm the protesters down. So check this out. These protesters are here to come after Katie Davis Court. They're not happy with her right now, which is why she needed a bodyguard. Now, I'm not going to say who this guy is, but I'm being told he is highly, highly trained. And, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. You might see him in the background of some videos. There were people who tried to take his protective staff and his bear spray. It didn't work out for them. Again, we don't want this to happen. We want the police in the area. People need help in this area. Journalists should be allowed to cover the story, yet these protesters are coming at Katie and her bodyguard. So I just want to show you guys, this is still happening in the area, despite the announcement that the National Guard is coming to Portland, and despite the fact that the Portland police were in the area. Nope, it's still not exactly safe for the journalist. Now, the star of the show last night is not Nick Shirley. I know Nick Shirley is famous and he's a great guy. It wasn't Nick Shirley, it was this man right here. He just showed up because he wanted to help out the journalist.
Oh, hey, I seen you on YouTube. I was watching on live, and you were protecting a female. I came down here because of you.
Thank you.
Because I seen you on YouTube. There's a guy watching you.
And that guy's name, I'm pretty sure, is Matt Morse. And I know you guys know who Matt Morse is because a lot of you watch his channel and my channel. So shout out to Matt Morse because I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
And I seen everyone, and I was like, I told my girl, I was like, nah, I gotta go down there. I live out in Beaverton, and I wear this hat every day. At work, I work at Safeway.
And there's Honey Badger Mom. Again, shout out to Honey Badger Mom, another journalist on the scene who's been attacked. Matt Morse has also helped her out. So again, it's all because of you guys coming down to help out the journalist. And if it wasn't for you guys promoting and shouting out the videos, people like him and others would not know to help out these journalists. Okay, and we are back to square one. Again, we want peace in Portland. We want dialogue. We want people to come together, have peace, and figure out a solution to where we could all come together and make sure people are not clashing, getting arrested. That's not what we want. But at the same time, we have to report this story accurately. There are people who live across the street who have been begging for help and they haven't been getting it. So we are going to continue to report this story. I thank you guys so much for everything. And again, pray for peace and pray for everybody involved with covering this story. Thank you guys again for everything. God bless, and we'll see you all later.